Today, I'll be teaching my recipe on how to jar spicy jalapeno peppers and my favorite sweet pepper blend consisting of orange bell peppers, sweet Carmen Italian peppers, and banana peppers. All these peppers came from my garden and were harvested last video. Now, I don't have any cool stories about this recipe and don't want to waste your time. Instead, I will be short, sweet, and to the point. For written instructions with ingredients used and equipment needed, please check out the video description below. First things first, let's go ahead and disinfect any of the countertops that we may be touching.
Squirt, 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 squirt. Squirt, 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 squirt. Squirt, 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 squirt. Squirt, 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 squirt. Squirt, 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 squirt.
Prepare your jars in your dishwasher. Use a Sanitize or heavy cleaning mode and make sure that the heat dries on. Fill your jarring pot with water. I personally like to do about 2 inches above the metal plate that the jars sit on. Turn it on high and let it get boiling. In a separate pot, begin adding white vinegar and water. This is a 1-to-1 ratio, so 1 cup of vinegar to 1 cup of water. Submerge your lids in water and let them heat up. I only put it on low heat, but this will help get the seals ready for when we're actually going to be putting them on the jar themselves. You don't want to add the hot vinegar and water solution to a cold jar, so if your jars are cold right now, please do put them in the oven. Add your jalapenos into the jar. I like to wear a glove and just put them in there this way. I also have some burrito peppers here that I will mix in throughout with the jalapeno mixes. For my sweet pepper blend, I have a mix of orange lunchbox bell peppers, Carmen Italian sweet peppers, and some banana peppers. So I will jar those up and mix them in there next. Next up, add pickling salt to each one. Please follow the directions that are on the pickling salt itself for how much to use. Next up, we'll be adding minced garlic. I like extra minced garlic. Some recipes say use less, I say use more. So I'll probably end up using about a teaspoon for each of the smaller jars and 2 teaspoons for the larger jars. Alright, and now that the peppers are ready, we can go ahead and begin to add the vinegar and hot water mix. Probably should invest in one of those really sweet funnels for this. But you get the idea. We want to leave a little bit of room at the top here. Once the jars are full of the vinegar and water, I like to get a clean paper towel and wipe off the lids. Now that the lids are dry, I'll begin to take these out of the water bath and setting them on top. Once all the tops are on, add the rings and get them nice and tight. And for the tightness, again, maybe like a ugga dugga, like ugga dugga. Get it tight and then ugga dugga. That's it, nothing else needed. Add the jars to the boiling water for 10 minutes. While we wait for the jars, do the dishes. And make a pizza to keep your significant other happy. Right, buddy? Once the jars are out of the water, turn them upside down. This will help kill off any bacteria that could have been left on the lid or the outside area of the glass that wasn't submerged in the solution. It's the next day here, about 9 hours since these came out of the bath. I'm gonna go ahead and flip them over. And we'll be testing the seal of the lid. The test is quite easy. First, I'll show you on a jar that isn't sealed. There's a bit of play in the middle here. It kind of bounces up and down. If these jars have that same behavior, then they didn't seal. So I'll go by each one, push down right in the middle to test. Perfect. The very last thing I like to do is to date when I made them. So August 11th, 2021. And that's it. Once the peppers are in the fridge, I'll leave them there for a month and then I'll enjoy them. Thank you. Hope this helped. Okay, buddy. Which one do you like more? The spicy or the sweet? Go ahead and pick. Which one would you like? The spicy one? Good. Good choice, buddy. You can have it.